100 million years later, we have these two large brains. Now, what's amazing about that is that not just that these two large brains are intelligent, but that they have both converged upon the same extremely rare capacity in the animal kingdom, and that is self-awareness. And that's extraordinary because there's no reason why two 100 million year divergent lineages of mammals should arrive at the same solution. So at some point, perhaps self-awareness may be inevitable. How you get there may be different.
If intelligence is another convergent property of evolution, then on any planet, its appearance may be simply a matter of time and survival.
Out there, some planets are going to have just microbes. Some planets are going to have organisms that are smarter than us, and everything in between.
In my heart, I can't help but believe that there are not only other intelligent species, but perhaps many of them. There are just too many planets out there. So yes, I suspect indeed there are alien intelligences. Life started almost as soon as it could have.
Just isn't an alternative. There's some tinkering going on.
It's preposterous to think that we're the only
I
ones.
can't help but believe that there are other intelligent species, but perhaps many.
Self-awareness may be inevitable.
Curiously human-like, which is eerily similar.
If there are other technological species out there, then they, like us, will eventually clamber and grope their way off their planet and realize that space travel is possible. But on their way down from that high, they will ask themselves the same question we did. If space travel is possible, and if our evolution can't be unique, then where is everyone?
We know from astronomy that there are some stars rather like the Sun, but 2 or 3 billion years older. And you might have imagined that life would have had a head start on a planet around one of those ancient stars. This is really one way to present the so-called Fermi paradox, first proposed by the great Italian physicist Enrico Fermi, who just asked the question, why aren't they here?
Now, would E.T. be aware of the equivalent Fermi paradox, you know, the Zork paradox, whatever he called it? I mean, well, he would at a certain stage of his development. Any civilization out there that's, you know, develops technology and the ability to kind of eavesdrop with some sort of big telescope on the heavens, the first thing they're going to notice is that it's not obvious that there's anybody out there from their point of view. And they might worry about that, as we have. There's something called the Fermi paradox, where we say, hey, look, if there really is a lot of intelligence out there, why is it we don't see it? How come we don't trip across it? Why isn't it obvious to us that it's out there?
There are solar systems which are at least 1 billion years older than our solar system. They've got a 1 billion-year head start in the race towards intelligence. Surely some of them will survive. Surely some of them will become space colonizers. So where on earth